What's up, guys? It's Fat Aaron, and we've got more Battlefield 4. This is on the siege of Shanghai, so we're in China, and I'm using the M16, and this isn't the greatest gameplay of all time. I think I only have like a 2-kill death ratio, but the reason why I wanted to show this gameplay is because it was a little bit of a comeback. I got in the game actually just before what you just saw, that intro part of the game, and I'm using the M16, trying to give our team the comeback. I think I mentioned before that I like to get at least 100 kills with every weapon, so this time I was working on the M16, and I'm getting killed by some campers. The almighty Squatch. I think he's the almighty Sasquatch, except he is doing the world's slowest worm back and forth. But this was a pretty decent gameplay in terms of coming back. I think at one point we're down like 206 to like 140 something, and you can just see my team just getting decimated, and I'm trying to heal them, and that's a bad idea because they're just getting pooped all over. But we finally slow it down and bring it back to normal, back to the winning side, which I always belong on, obviously, because that's what I do. All I do is win no matter what. Got money on my mind, man. The most money on my mind. Actually, the M16, if you do use this weapon, it is burst, but there's no real like burst delay. Kind of like in Black Ops 2, you can just continually burst and almost have it be like full auto. I actually really do like this gun as a semi-auto gun. I don't really care for most guns as semi-auto. If you guys don't play Battlefield, you can actually change the fire rate on almost all of your weapons. Most of them usually do either semi-auto and burst or full auto and semi-auto. And you can basically just switch that to whatever your liking is, and then, you know, go back whenever is appropriate for you. Shotguns also just rule over your face when you're in close quarters combat. As you guys can see, I'm just getting pooped on by shotguns for days, but the ability to switch up how you shoot without having to waste an attachment slot is always good. And the amount of attachments you can actually use in this game is crazy. There's like 5 different types of grips. There's like a stubby grip, like an ergo grip. There's like an angled grip that kind of looks like the stock from Black Ops 2. In terms of sights, there's like a red dot. There's like a coyote red dot. Then there's like a thermal. There's like an infrared. There's like a couple different ACOG sights. They range from like 2 times magnification to 3.4 to like 4 to like 5, things like that. And then snipers have a bunch of different scopes from 6 times, 8 times zoom. I think there's a 12 times zoom, and there's a 40 times zoom, which is wild. They also have a variable scope, which I think is 8 and 14 times zoom. And there's just a whole bunch. I'm trying to think of like all the different attachments. I could just, you know, open up Battlefield 4 and look at them for you while I'm talking to you, but that's stupid. And that guy up there, he's being a jerk too. You know, they're all just camping up there, pooping down on our faces, raining heck on us. And this is about the time we begin to turn it around. We're down 200 and what is that? 203 to 144, so right around 60 points. We're down by, and we need to turn it around. Otherwise, we're gonna lose this game. And you'll see that I start to eventually step it up. I can't tell. I think I switched it to single shot. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see here. I'm trying to like catch them off guard because I know they're up there camping, and I want to shoot them right in their faces to get them off the top of the roof, because that's super annoying, especially when it's like a small game mode like Battlefield or like a Domination in Battlefield. It's hella annoying, and they're still just kicking my butt, and I think I'm like raging at this point. I'm like, I'm 6-6. You guys aren't helping me. Come on, man, help me out. Help me out. But again, back to the attachments. There's a bunch of different barrel attachments. There's a heavy barrel, which I think gives you like longer range. Muzzle brake. There's a whole bunch of them. I can't even think of the ones that I use. I usually use like a muzzle brake or like a laser sight to give you an increased like hip fire, and then usually it's a red dot. I don't like to run the suppressor. The suppressor doesn't seem to help me out too much. And then here's this guy. Look at him. He killed me with a PP2000. What's that crap all about? What a jerk. But the silencer doesn't seem to really help me out too much. This isn't like Call of Duty where like if you're seen on the radar, then you're pretty much dead. Like someone's gonna come and find you and kill you in like one shot. Battlefield, you have a little bit more health, a little bit more time to react. So using a silencer, it's not that beneficial. And I thought this elevator worked. I was gonna go up there and battle those guys on the roof, but that was a failed idea. But like I was saying, I don't think the silencer is really that beneficial, and there are quite a few silencers. I know that there's probably like 4 per gun, and they look different. I guess maybe they sound different, maybe they have like different range penalties, things like that. But it doesn't really seem to help me out. I've tried it a few times, and the range loss that you get doesn't really make up for, like, you know, you not being on the radar. It's not Call of Duty where like the radar is like 60% of your thing, where like if you hear someone or you see them on the radar, you go after them. In Battlefield, there's so much going on, especially when it's what, like 12 on 12, something like that. There's too much to pay attention to. You don't care who's on the radar. You just want to punch everybody in their face and keep going. You don't really care. You're camping. You hear stuff all over the place. There's so many levels in the game in terms of like people being upstairs, people being downstairs. You don't even know where people are, so you don't really care. So having a silencer is not that beneficial. So that's a tip from me to you. Don't use silencers. They're a waste of time. Boo silencers. Boo silencers. And you can see I have officially switched over to the single shot. It's working out for me. I'm a little bit more accurate, but I'm also playing a little bit more defensively, keeping the distance between me and my enemy nublets, except for right there. And obviously I paid for it because that guy's just, he's up there just raining hell on my teammates. What a jerk. Him and his LMG buddy just shooting it down. Come on, guys. Do that in like Conquest or something where like camping is cool, not in Domination. We're trying to win out here. And I apologize for the yawning. I'm sure you guys think that's real professional, but hey man, it's 12:42 in the afternoon. What am I supposed to do? Supposed to be awake? Come on, guys. Let's be serious here. I'm playing video games and making videos. I'm not supposed to be awake. This isn't cool. But I do like using a lot of the different attachments except for the silencers. Trying out the different sights is cool, especially if you have like really powerful weapons. Burst weapons definitely take a while to get used to because this gun only does burst in semi-auto. Oh my god, I'm going to die. I'm yawning. I'm actually very excited right now, so I don't even know I'm yawning. But there's no automatic fire in this gun, which makes me sad face because I do like using automatic weaponry. And I think there's also the M4, which is I think the carbine model of this weapon, not the assault weapon or assault rifle. It is the carbine version, and that is also a burst and semi-auto weapon. And I haven't used it yet. I don't know which one's better, but I do prefer the M16 as a single shot weapon. Burst is a little hard to control. I feel like there's a lot of recoil, and the damage that it does isn't really worth it. If you can put the single shots on someone, they're going down. They're going down, bro. And that's pretty much just the way it is. So you guys can see that we've pretty much had the comeback. We've completed the comeback. We're coming back. We're coming back. We're going all the way back. We're coming back to win. I'm bursting people in their face. I switched back to burst and then just get killed by a noob tube, man. Come on, man. Why are you noob tubing me? Why you gotta do this? Why you do this? Who knows? But I think at the end here I finished like 6-1 just to make this game a nice even round of pooping on them. There's a nice like billboard right there that's looks like Target actually. I don't know if it is Target advertising or not, but that's what it looks like. But wait a second. Why would Target be advertising in China? Is Target full of communists? I don't know. I'm just making speculation. So as you guys can tell, this commentary has gone on for entirely way too long. It wasn't the greatest gameplay, but I thought you might like to see the comeback action and see the usage of an M16 in both single shot mode and burst weapon mode, and just killing campers for days over Chia, running away, healing myself, doing what I got to do to secure the victory. There's the ACOG, the 4x scope that I have that I will probably never use, but it is what it is. And then you finally get to see me poop on the guys on the roof, which is physically impossible because how can I poop on someone when I'm like 50 feet below them? I don't know. I don't really care. But I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Look out for more. Be on the lookout for more Call of Duty KEM strikes because they're coming as well. And I hope you guys enjoy the day, the gameplay, and the rest of your lives if you never hear from me again, which you will. I'm out.